Hi friends, I'm back with our storytelling on Ramayan, and today we are going to go through the story of Ahalya. Which chapter is this now? Do you remember? This is chapter 5 of our book. And let me tell you about the story of Ahalya. So in the last chapter, we saw that Lord Shri Ram and Lakshman defeated Maricha and Subahu, and then Sage Vishwamitra's yagna was completed. So the next day morning, Sage Vishwamitra took Ram and Lakshman and started going towards the kingdom of Mithila. Okay? And the reason why they went there is because King Janak was having a swayamvar for his daughter. Do you know what's the name of his daughter? Yes, you guessed it right. It's Sita Mata. Okay, so basically, Sage Vishwamitra start taking Ram and Lakshman in that swayamvar. But then in between, all of a sudden, Ram saw a big hermitage, a big ashram, which was so beautiful and was so old because of the trees and all, but there was nobody there. So Lord Ram was a little bit confused as to why such a beautiful and ancient ashram and it has nobody in it. And so he asked the question to Sage Vishwamitra, and Sage Vishwamitra then told him a story. My dear Ram and Lakshman, once upon a time, Sage Gautam used to stay here with his lovely wife Ahalya. Oh, said Ram, then what happened? However, when Sage Gautam was outside one day, Lord Indra disguised himself as Sage Gautam. Uh-oh, said Ram, that's not right. Yes, said Sage Vishwamitra, and said, yes, it was not right. But then he entered the ashram, and Ahalya, the pretty and lovely wife of Sage Gautam, was alone in the ashram. But because he was disguised as Sage Gautam, she couldn't differentiate as to whether it was Lord Indra or Sage Gautam. So Ahalya thought that it is Sage Gautam himself, and they were having good time. They were talking and they were happy together. But then all of a sudden, right there and then, Sage Gautam comes back. And then he's very angry, saying, why is Ahalya talking to Lord Indra in my absence? He was completely confused and he was not happy with this. Right? And so he took his powers and cursed Ahalya and said that it was your beauty and your prettiness because of which you did not even recognize whether it was me or somebody else. So I curse you, and then going forward you are going to be made in stone. Oh, and Ahalya said, I'm sorry, I didn't recognize him because he was disguised as you. But by the time it was too late and the sage had already cursed her, and then Ahalya started becoming stone, as you can see here, right? But then only it was after a while that Sage Gautam realized his mistake, that it was not her fault. But by the time it was too late, so he basically said that now I cannot take my curse back, but when Sri Lord Ram will come, at that time you can be freed from this curse. And then Sage Gautam went away. And then after listening to this story, Lord Ram said to Sage Vishwamitra, oh Lord, let's go into the ashram and liberate the wonderful Ahalya. And then Lord Ram, the Maryada Purushottam, the King of Kings, basically went in and with his magic touch, the stone wall around Ahalya evaporated. It vanished. It fall down into crumbles. And Ahalya, the pretty that she was, she came alive. And that's how she was liberated from the curse. And at the same time, Sage Gautam also came back to the hermitage. And that point onwards, Ahalya and Sage Gautam lived happily ever after. And then Ram, Lakshman and Sage Vishwamitra, that point onwards, continued their journey towards Mithila for the Swayamvar, okay? Hope you like the story. If you like the story, you like it, share it, subscribe it and hit the notification bell. Okay then, until next time. Whoops, what's the next chapter? Yay! That is the Swayamvar of Sita, and that is where Lord Shri Ram marries Sita Maya. Okay, so until next time, bye bye.